A small aircraft carrying oil workers in South Sudan's Unity State crashed on takeoff from its oilfield airport, killing 20 people. The plane had departed for the capital Juba when it went down. Let's now get the very latest from our correspondent Patrick Oyet in Juba, South Sudan. Patrick, a very good afternoon to you. So we understand that this aircraft was on a routine mission to the area. What else do you know at this stage?
Yes, the information that we have is that the petroleum minister has just spoken. He said that investigation has now been launched into the incident to find out exactly what happened. Of course, as you correctly said, this plane had gone to Unity Oilfield, which is in the north of the country. It had taken some staff of the oil workers to the field, and then it had carried some staff who had completed their duty. They were returning to Juba and to their various countries to go and have a rest. And among those were 2 Chinese nationals, and then there was also an Indian national among them, and 20 people lost their lives. Only 1 survivor is around, has been brought actually to Juba for treatment. But I must also say that it has been a common thing that aircraft accidents or aviation accidents have been happening in this country because the road network in the country is not good. So many people depend on air transport to go to various places, and there have been a number of crashes. And now many people in the capital, especially Juba, are concerned, and they are asking for more stringent measures to be put in place so that at least we see reduction in these kinds of accidents that occur very, very frequent.
And have the other nations responded to this particular accident? As you also rightfully put it, there have been other accidents in the past.
Well, right now the government is saying it is calling for a help also from other international actors who are very good at investigating air transport incidences or accidents to come and help, because we've seen these accidents happen before and there is no proper report that came out to really clearly come up also with recommendations on what needs to be done. So the government now is saying it is ready to listen to any international partner that is willing to help to come and resolve this problem once and for all, come up with recommendations that it will be willing to enforce so that this problem is resolved at least once and for all.
So we know that at least 1 person survived. Can you tell us anything about that particular individual? What's happening there?
Yes. The one engineer, a petroleum engineer, a South Sudanese known as Maker, he survived. He broke, however, his hands and legs. He was rescued from Unity Oilfield and taken to Roof Corner. Roof Corner is a place in Unity State where Doctors Without Borders have a medical facility. He was given some emergency aid, first aid, and then later he was transferred last night to the capital Juba, where he is here now for further treatment. Doctors say he is stable, and there is high hope that his condition is not that bad now, that doctors told us he is likely to make it. But I must also say that there were actually 3 people who had survived, 2 others with Maker. However, on their way to the medical facility, to the facility run by Doctors Without Borders, that is when 2 people lost their lives, and the only survivor for now is actually Engineer Maker. So yes, he is here in Juba for further treatment, and doctors say he is a bit more stable now.
All right, Patrick, thank you so much for that update. Patrick Oyet in Juba, South Sudan, there for us.